Recent photos seem to confirm China is building its high-speed assault hovercraft. Chinese military enthusiasts recently identified two new Type 728 class hovercraft, according to Naval News, indicating that China has begun building its versions of the heavily armed ship. The Type 728 can carry up to 3 tanks or nearly 400 ground troops, giving China the capability to quickly seize some of Taiwan's smaller islands or lead an assault on the main island itself. China already has 4 of the hovercraft, bringing the running total to 6. The new ships are entering service 5 years after the previous ships, and a run of tricky international politics suggests that the new ones were built locally. The lightning-fast tank carriers would complicate Taiwan's defensive plans, shaving hours off any assault on the main island. Type 728 is China's designation for the Zubr-Class assault hovercraft. Zubr Bison was originally developed by the Soviet Union in the 1980s. At 187 feet long and a maximum weight of 555 tons, it's the largest hovercraft in the world. Each Type 728 is powered by 5 gas turbine engines, 2 of which provide lift and 3 that drive 3 enormous 18-foot diameter rearward-facing propulsion fans. This gives the Type 728 a top speed of 60 knots, or nearly 70 miles per hour, on land. Russia, Greece, and China all operate Zubr-Class ships or their derivatives. The Type 728 can carry up to 130 tons of cargo, which translates to 2 main battle tanks, 10 light armored vehicles, or 386 Marines. The early craft was equipped with Foreman portable surface-to-air missile systems, 2 Axis 36-barreled, 13 Gatling guns, and 2 stabilized rocket launchers capable of bombarding coastal defenses with salvos of 14 rockets at a time. After the end of the Cold War, Ukraine inherited the shipyards that produced Zubr. In 2010, Ukraine agreed to build China 2 Zubrs, with another 2 to be produced in China under Ukrainian supervision. China was also to receive Zubr blueprints, allowing it to eventually build the craft on its own. Russia's forced annexation of Crimea in 2014 complicated things, as the Zubr shipyard was located in Crimea. China eventually received all 4 hovercraft, but the last one was delivered in 2018. A force of just 4 Type 728s provided only an inch ability in an all-out invasion of Taiwan, their most logical purpose, and given China's massive industrial capacity, it seemed that something was holding it back from producing more. The 2 new ships strongly suggest China has finally turned blueprints into real ships. The question now is, how many does it intend to build? Type 728 transports are not the largest amphibious warships in the Chinese fleet, but they are some of the most useful. The distance from naval ports on the Chinese mainland to the Taiwanese capital of Taipei is 141 miles. At top speed, a Type 728 can make the trip in 2 hours. Accounting for refueling, reloading, and rearming, and assuming it isn't destroyed, a hovercraft could make at least 2 round trips to Taiwan a day. 6 hovercraft making 2 trips every 24 hours to Taiwan would land 4,632 Chinese Marines a day, and China's hovercraft make up just a small part of the invasion force. Still, an all-out invasion of Taiwan could be one of the least likely scenarios in a China-Taiwan crisis, at least at first. One scenario could see China picking off the Kinmen Island chain located just off the coast of the mainland, as a means of coercing the rest of Taiwan into surrender. Kinmen, a chain of islands under Taiwanese control with a combined population of 127,000, is just 6 miles off the coast of the People's Republic of China. A trip a Type 728 hovercraft could make in 10 minutes. In war, the concept of tactical speed means conducting operations faster than the enemy can respond. While intelligence agencies worldwide might notice the long build-up preceding invasion months in advance, negating strategic surprise, the Type 728s give China the benefit of tactical surprise, making the crossing in just hours. Now that China can build this unique craft independently, it can increase its forces capable of tactical speed, complicating Taiwan's job of keeping them out. How many it ultimately builds will keep military planners in Taipei up at night.